Good afternoon, dear students. Here's a correction of the end of term test one. And of course, it's going to be part one language. So the first exercise is done in front of you, but I'm going to to explain the answer. So it's going to be a matching exercise for a conversation. So in A, you have the utterances, and B, you have the answers. We have some hints to help. So good morning. Sir, where are you flying? So we understand it's a conversation at the airport. And the first question is where? It's asking for place. And the answer is E, Paris via Dubai. Can I take your passport? Yes, here, usually the answer is yes or of course. So when you say of course, we can also say, certainly. So that's why the answer is F. Have you, remember please, when I said, it's a yes, no question, you answer the same, way as the answer. So have you? Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. And that's why the answer is no, I haven't. Okay. Then how many bags? It's a question for number. And of course, the answer is C, just one. Do you have any hand luggage? Do you have any luggage? So no, I don't. So that's the answer. And the last one is a bit long and it's confusing. Many of you failed it. But otherwise it's fine. Next time you focus or you concentrate better. Okay, the answer here is, the utterance. Here is your passport and your boarding pass. Number 25. You need to be at the gate 40 minutes before departure. And the answer is thanks a bunch. Okay. The same person should say have a nice flight. So the extra one is have nice flight. Now, if you look at exercise number 2 and it's put the words in parentheses in the right tensor form. Now here's the answer and I'm going to explain. Minecraft, which is a hobby for many of you, is more than just a game for me. It's my favorite daily way. So I use daily as an adjective of day. It's a daily way to explore, create, and learn. Every time I log in, I feel like an explorer. Explorer is a person here. So a noun of person and someone who explores is an explorer in boundless universe. I enter a world where my imagination sets. So the context is in the present simple. So my imagination here is the subject, and it's in the singular, and that's why it takes ns. So my imagination sets the rules. I love building massive structures from towering castles to entire villages. There's something thrilling. Thrilling is the adjective form of thrill. Just as I said, the ing adjectives usually describe a situation here. The Minecraft, it's something thrilling. It means exciting about gathering resources and crafting each block by hand. It feels like an architect. Here is the noun person of architecture, which is an architect or the job. I feel like an architect. That means my job, designing my own universe. And I'm especially fond of survival mode. It changes. So this is, a reminder that we are using the present simple. It challenges me. It challenges, not change. It challenges me. Me is the object pronoun of I. It challenges me to think strategically. I need to build shelters before nightfall. And gather, here is a verb. Gather means collect. And feed is a verb, so we need the noun. The noun of feed is food. So, and protect myself from creepers and zombies. It teaches me. So here I am testing the ES. So teach ends with CH, so we must use ES. It teaches me patience and problem solving. The excitement of discovering hidden caves or finding diamonds after hours of mining never gets, old. I even got into, so into is a preposition and we usually use, the ing for preposition. And number 2, we have the end raising. So, and, is a very helpful hint here. We have to use the same form of raising. So farming and raising. It's a parallel expression here, a parallel structure. I got into farming and raising means I love them. animals and raising animals in the game, which made me understand how ecosystem works. Okay, how ecosystems work. I also enjoy playing with friends, creating mini games, or exploring each other's world. Let's pass to exercise number three. It is about the daily routine of my mom. My mom wakes up at 6 a.m. First, here's the first hint. First, she does some stretching exercises, means sport, which keep her energized. Now, of course, I have to use second. It means, as a first activity, then I have a second activity. It's a successive, list of events. Second, she makes breakfast for the family and gets us, here is the object pronoun of we, she gets us ready for school. By 8 a.m., she heads to, she goes to, it means a place. And that's why we need the relative pronoun where for place. So she heads to work where she constantly balances tasks and attends meetings. She always says that focusing on one thing at a time helps her stay organized. This is a very important sentence, as we said in our project time management. My mom, have is a verb, so the negative of have with mom is doesn't have. So my mom doesn't have lunch at home. She eats at a small restaurant near her office. Now, then we have the afternoon. The afternoon is part of the day, so we have to use in. In the afternoon, she comes home and takes a short break before preparing dinner. Before preparing, it's a preposition here, and after the preposition, we use ing. And while is another preposition. So while cooking, she often listens to her favorite hits. After dinner, here, after plus noun, okay? She helps us with homework, with which she says is her favorite part of the evening. Right now is a hint, so we are going to use the present continuous. So right now she's reading my English assignment, it means my homework, and correcting my mistakes. My mother's routine, of course, this is a possessive case. The routine of my mom is called my mother's routine. We need the apostrophe s, remember? So that we can make the possessive case. My mother's routine shows us that planning, balance, and passion can make every day fruitful and enjoyable. I love this sentence, okay? Let's pass to exercise number four, which is a fill in the blanks with 8 words. It means one word a blank. Now, of course, if you have a list, I'd like you to always remember to, see these, words classified. For example, I have group number one, always and often, which are adverbs. And then I have four and two. Here are two prepositions. I have try and recommend, two verbs. Okay. And I have one very important, thing, which is okay, I'll make it in red. So this word starts with capital, capital, voila, okay. This is the capital letter. Another capitalized word is getting, and there is another word. And of course, I have two adjectives. I'm going to use which color? Okay, this one. I'm going to use crowded and empty are opposites. And one noun, which is destination. Okay, let's begin. If you see the different colors, then you will be doing very well next time. Hi, I'm Selma and I'm 14 years old. I live in Bardo, a lively suburb. Suburb means, the opposite of city center. Surrounding place, let's say, the capital of Tunisia. I love my hometown because it's full of charming of charm and history. It's a full stop here, so we need a capitalized word. And there, R is the correct answer because we are locating here. There are many interesting places to visit, so I'm never bored. I enjoy art and culture, so I visit. I need an adverb here, but I will not use always because it's capitalized. So I often visit means I visit many times, let's say 60%, 70%. So I often visit the famous Bardo National Museum, which is home to some of the world's most beautiful mosaics. Nearby, there is a lovely park, Belvedere, where I can go for walks. We don't go to walks, we go for walks or on walks. So we go for walks or meet my friends for picnics or on weekends. Bardo is also a great, so great is an adjective. I need a noun to describe the adjective. I need a noun here because usually adjectives describe nouns. So destination for tourists, it means a place to go to for tourists, an attraction. So besides the museum, you can explore the historic Medina and nearby attractions like the ancient city of Carthage or Sidi Bouzid. Sidi Bouzid, is a, I mean, it's the sentence is over. So again, I need another capitalized word. And I don't have the subject. So we usually use the gerund or the ing form for, new sentences. So getting around Bardo is easy because there are buses and a metro line that can that connect it to the rest of Tunis. There are also, here is another there are here. So there are also plenty of local cafes and restaurants where you can, here can plus verb. So can try delicious dishes, delicious food like couscous and bricks. I love shopping for unique handcrafts and small shops and markets. Living in Bardo has its challenges though. It can get crowded, it means very busy during peak hours, especially in public transport. Traffic jams are also common, and sometimes the air is dirty because of car pollution. I highly recommend is the only verb left here, or advise. I recommend visiting Bardo to experience its unique blend of history, culture, and modern life. You might fall in love with it just like I did. Okay, that was it today. Thank you. I will try to correct the writing very soon. Okay. See you tomorrow.